Welcome back to Mars, everyone. I am the Beard, and today we start with Moss Isley Dome A. This is our agricultural dome, and it's cooking away here. I love to see those fields growing. Today is an important episode. We're going to start more farming and more polymers. Right, so with this lovely view of Moss Isley here, and it really is, I think it's my favorite little dome settlement that we've built so far. I am a sucker for the geometrical nature. Look at that, our solar panels have just come up as we've hit daytime, and the next shift of workers is coming in, which is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, I think we are not producing enough food for all of the colonists at the moment, and I'd like to ship in some more scientists. So what we're going to do today is, our list is the following. We are going to make use of that spare dome that we have out there on the side there to flesh out the population of Moss Isley. We're going to ship some more scientists to Happy Valley, and we're going to retake a look at our polymer production capabilities. So I've been pondering how we're going to expand our food production here in Moss Isley. We do have some residential slots open in here still. So what I thought was, instead of building another dome and putting in some more big farms, which we will do at some stage, trust me, we will do that. We're going to make use of these outside ranches. I think that this could be very cool. We could build them sort of along here, and we could make like a sort of a ranch run over here. So I think what I'm going to do is let's put two in. We're going to do two. We'll do two ranches. We're going to need a couple more botanists or staff for those, but that's fine. And we will run some more. And I hope that we've got enough water here. I think we do. We'll run some pipes and some electricity down there, and that will get that going. So time to bring a rocket. Let me just fill this up quickly. Right, we've got Loki here on the way. 22 passengers to staff this area over here. We're not going to have enough housing space in here for them all. So I actually think that now is the time to build a little bit more. Let's just have a look at this area here. What have we got in here? We've got an amphitheater. This place is really rather nice. We've got two there. We've got a bar. I think this should be pretty good. Let's put a little bit more housing in here, shall we? Let's do a smart home. I think we'll do two. We'll do one like that, and we'll put another one in over there, and we'll get some more dome decorations in, a small garden. That'll flesh this out here. I've left these spots open here intentionally in case we want to put a dome out this way, and then maybe even another dome out this way as we sort of expand towards this over here. In fact, I actually think that there'll probably be another food dome over here and another food dome over here. We'll sort of mirror that to a certain extent, and then Moss Isley will kind of go out that way. In fact, let's make use of some of our terraforming capabilities here. Let's flatten this, shall we? We'll get rid of those rocks. Yeah, let's get rid of those rocks. We'll scoop them up and scoop them away. We've got a lot of dumping ground here. Maybe we should be clearing these, but these guys are all the way down here. They're busy actually clearing and moving rubble and stuff. And we've got guys scanning down here. I think he's going to fetch, yeah, there's quite a lot of metals down here that we still have to collect. And we do have the tunnel down here now, so we can really soon think about expanding down here. I love that tunnel through those two there across there. That's going to be good, isn't it? We might even build a ramp here later at some point. Okay, so as our second branch goes up here, we've got our first one, which has got goats in it. Now, goats are the most water efficient livestock animal, which is good. I own goats, by the way. I've got goats myself, so great animals, goats. We're going to put goats onto these guys as well, and that should really help us ramp up our food production. It's not that we're low on food, But we do kind of want to make
Anomaly
sure that
analyzed.
we don't run out. Good, anomaly analyzed. That's nice. Let's actually, that reminds me, should jump out and have a look at how our scanning is done here. We've got some deep scanned metals here, which is absolutely fantastic. And we've actually got some other metals and water over here that we never picked up. This is looking like a really strong area for another base setup, particularly since there's more science down here as well. Now, I'm really keen to see what else we managed to scan out there. But for now, we've taken the big first step. We have goats. Here come the second set of goats. Let's go in. Hello, goaties. Hello, goats. Welcome to Happy Valley, everyone. I wish there was more in this ranch area than just sort of the flat green and the little bit of hay here. I wish there were, I wish later on you could sort of plant trees here and just make it look a little bit nicer. At the moment, they just sort of wander around and eat, which I suppose is what goats do. Okay, I'm just checking in on Mos Esper. This is basically our science dome here. What I'd like to do is like to start opening more shifts here in the Hawkins Institute in order to, I don't know, just generate more regular science so that we can speed up kind of things. I would also like to try and get starts in this episode trying to get some of these domes, some of these spires into some of these domes. Now, this dome here, I would like a network node, to be honest. But this dome over here, which I think, yes, this dome over here, which is going to be a very big living dome. I think I'd actually like a medical center in the middle here. I think we're going to turn this into sort of our big human livable kind of space. And this infirmary is going to go bye-bye once that's happened. We are also almost chock-block full of residents in here, which means that we're going to need to think about a couple more housing buildings, etc. And because this is where polymers, we're going to expand our polymer journey. This is kind of where our polymer factories have started. And I'd like to do more of that around here. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is absolutely almost 100% completely full. Well, at least we have food. Right, so in addition to planning out our first spire in this part of the world, which is good because Anchorhead deserves a spire, I've also planned out a new polymer factory sort of area section, and that means that more colonists have to come. We do have Thor on the way as well. Thor's got a bunch of scientists in him. He's going to be heading over to Mos Esper, whereas Loki is coming to Mos Eisley. So I'm going to bring a rocket now to come to Anchorhead so that we can beef up our sort of staff infrastructure around this end of the world as well. Right, so we've got our third rocket. Odin just left Earth. Odin's going to come out over here, and we're going to do this, staff some of this area over here. I'm also starting to think that we're going to have to think about making this landing platform here a little bit more permanent. I think it's going to become a permanent feature of Anchorhead. It might move. I'm not sure yet. It is in quite a good position though. So yeah, I'll probably come back to this one. But I'm very keen for these domes to be, that dome spire to be going up. Let's jet down here, see how well we're doing. Good. Do we have enough space in here? We have, yes, I think we've got enough in here. We've got 4 people living in there. We are going to need some more houses on this side of the world, I think. Otherwise, we're going to have a homelessness problem. So this dome here is going to have to start having people come and live in it too fairly soon. I want to decide now, like, what dome systems should we be putting in here? I'm thinking maybe we do a... Usha's Hanging Gardens are so good. Maybe we do a medical center in one of them. Maybe this one. Although no, I'm happy with those medical centers. I'd rather actually have water reclamation centers or hanging gardens. Those are so good. I'd rather like the hanging gardens in here to up the health. So hanging gardens will go in those guys. Where are we on the hanging gardens are in here. There they are. So we gotta research them still. We're doing archaeology. We're getting archaeological spires, which I think we'll use in some of these domes here. Like I'd like an archaeological spire in here, for example. A research node in there, and maybe that's what we do. Maybe we do a maybe what we do is we get rid of. I kind of like this though, so maybe what we do is, again, we'll do the hanging gardens and these guys, and then this one here, get a research node. This guy here, which is basically a work dome, I think will get the sanatorium. Oh my gosh, there's a religious prophet trying to convert our colonists to a new cult. This person is from the colony of Space Y, and they claim to be a messiah. Of course, Space Y would be the one that sends the messiah, right? Okay, what are we going to do about this? Our colony respects the freedoms of religion. We gain a guru and 12 religious renegades. Bah. We lose 10 religious colonists. 25% of all religious become renegades. Gain a guru and 12 Yeah, we're going to have to do one. We're going to gain a bunch of renegades. 14 renegades now. Those officers are gonna have a lot to do. We got a cult in our hands, everyone. We got a cult in our hands. I wonder if we should put the sanatorium in there. No, you know what we're gonna do is we're gonna do water reclamation. Yes. Although this dome doesn't use much water, it uses like 1 water. It's not really like the most needed thing. Will people come through to the sanatorium? Let's build it. It feels like a good thing to be building here. We're going to build it. We're going to put the sanatorium in there. And we've got the medical center going up in here. Great. Oh, archaeology is done as well. And that gives us these spires. Ooh, gee, they look good. I kind of want to do the archaeological spires. Yeah. I'm going to do an archaeological spire in here. Yes. We'll do that. Or, yeah, we're going to do a big archaeological spire there. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes, look at that. Oh, oh yeah, making the Happy Valley skyline rise. All right, that means that this over here can be scrapped because all the stuff should move over here. And what we can do here now is we can upgrade this to a holographic scanner, and that'll increase the birth rate, which is what we're going to do. Absolutely. Let's go and have a look in here and see how our kids' dome is doing. We might actually need another kids' dome soon, you know that. Unemployed. There's more than enough space in here, or is this because there's no kids, come on kids, you can get in there, absolutely. Right, so our polymer factories are going in here as well, which is really good. We are going to keep an eye on our goods here, but I'd like to actually factory AI upgrade there. The amplifiers are so good, but I'll wait for them to pump out a couple more polymers first. I want the design of these ones to be different. So which design did we go for there? We went for that design there. So for these guys, let's go for that design. Yeah, different polymer factory styles. I love it. I love it. All right, everyone. Loki has arrived. So Loki's going to land here at Mos Eisley. Looking really good, Mos Eisley. And we're going to start planning out what we're going to do in this dome next, I think. Let's just have a look at our food production. So we're still not balancing out completely, but not doing too bad. Freya, are you here? Are you ready to go? I think Freya should go back to Earth. Bye, Freya. We're going to need to trade in some of those metals that you've got, Freya, for a little bit more money. Although we're never really going to run out. I think we're a very sustainable colony for now. So once that's going to give us a couple more people who's going to work in there. And then I think what we can do is we can actually end up putting a couple more factories in here. Like this electronics factory, we're gonna need these electronics. Machine parts we're doing really well. So I'm going to, let's plan out another machine, not a small one. We want to do a, where's the electronic? There you go. That's the one we want to do. All right, we currently have 6 people who are homeless in this dome. So what we're going to do is we're going to put in 2 more homes in here. We're going to put 2 smart homes. We're going to put one over here, and we're going to put the other one over there, which I think should bring our population for this area up to scratch, which is good. Space Y, despite sending cultists to us, still wants to somehow trade. We could actually do that. Do we want 50 polymers in exchange for 97 metal? We might do that. Let's do that. Loki, you can do that trade for us. So we'll do that one, which is good. So yeah, polymers are a real problem now. We're consuming 22, but only producing 24. So these guys here, you guys are gonna be the key to success, which is why I'm gonna spend the resources on upgrading these guys, because we're gonna need the output and production that they give us. Right, everyone, and we have our sanatorium up. It's quite an imposing building, actually. I'm actually not sure. It's got like a kind of a lecture theater up here at the top. Look at that, sort of a lecture theater vibe, and then this big tower. And what it does is it gets rid of bad traits, negative traits. We got gambler. We can actually decide. We can go alcoholic, gambler, or glutton. What we could do is we could put it onto automatically remove 1 negative trait, which I kind of like. Auto, we could do auto here too. Yeah, coward. I think the worst ones are probably glutton and alcoholic, although lazy is pretty not good as well. Let's do, rather than glutton, so you glutton, let's change you to lazy. Get rid of lazy, and you auto. Right, so next cured. So they're going to go away and cure some of our colonists of bad traits. At the same time, we've got this magnificent structure up here. Look at this. We've got this archaeology building. And this is space for 32 additional residents. So lots of space to live now on this side of the world. And I think that spire there just looks so good against the Martian night sky. And kind of makes this out to be, this is essentially the capital of Happy Valley for the moment. We will have a proper capital city at one point, but this is the capital city for the moment. And I've just noticed that Thor has arrived. Thor has a bunch of scientists in him, so Thor's going to come down here, and we're going to open new work shifts here. Definitely new work shifts within our Hawkins Institutes, which are going to fill up really quickly. And those jobs will be taken elsewhere once that rocket lands. Yeah, that's gonna seriously boost, I think, our general research. We're doing, what are we doing at the moment? We're doing colonists with spomes have increased morale. That's good. It's a very good tech to follow. We've got farm automation, and then we've got the network, which is good. Let's do network. I'm kind of keen to do more spires, to be honest. Shall we do that? Yes, we'll do that one. And then we'll do that one as well, biotech. So retirement comes later, etc., etc. It seems all good to me. Fantastic. And Odin has arrived, everyone. Odin with what are you? You're the RC Safari. I don't need you there. You can move off the landing pad. So Odin's got even more people come and staff our new polymer factories here and stuff. We've got inspiring architecture, so that should really boost the morale in there. Let's have a look at the morale. 92. Fantastic. So we can really boost it. What's the morale in here? Oh, no one lives in here, so that's fine. 22 new colonists. That would be everyone, all the new scientists arriving here at Mos Espa. And that's our Hawkins Institute's. Look at that, 7.9k research. That is what I want to see. That is what I want to see. So now we're going to really pump through our research. 1 soul and 4 hours to get farm automation done. And as our research becomes more and more expensive, keeping that up is going to be key. We also have a large water tank over here, which is not full. Not full.
Milestone achieved.
Are these guys here upgraded? We could upgrade you as well. Let's upgrade. Oh, look at this. We've got the milestone. Where's the fireworks? There it is. 500 colonists. And that's given us even more science. Yes. Celebration time. Okay, so we're also continuing to scan this bottom valley here, and a couple more anomalies have come up here, so that's really helping us. We also have a vista here. I don't know where the vista is, but there's definitely I mean, it's a little bit of a vista, so we could build something around here as well. There's going to be a bonus there. Farm automation is completed, so that should, if I am correct, allow us to go down here. Yes, we can upgrade this, so decreases the workplace slots by 2, which is great. It frees up those workers for elsewhere. Let's do these ones as well. So we've got that one little sort of hydroponic farm in there. I'd like some more hydroponic farms down in Mos Espa way as well, actually. Or maybe even do some more hydroponic farms in here. Or Mos Eisley way. I think these guys. No, you're Mos Espa. Yeah, we need some hydroponic farms down here as well, don't we? Okay, let's see if we can decrease these here too. So we'll upgrade this. We're just spending those electronics to do this, which is good. Those guys here can be freed up to work on other things. Is essentially what we're gonna do. Ooh, uranium-rich hetzmite.
It's not every day that we have the luxury to choose from what Mars has to offer.
Okay, so what are we going to do? We're going to do a rich metals deposit, or a rare metal. We're going to explore the uranium vein, and we're going to get, let's see, please tell us there's, yes, there you go, look at that, rare metals, that's fantastic. Those more rare metals down there. I hadn't scanned any rare metals in this area so far, and that's how we're keeping ourselves funded at the moment, although tourism is on the cards. I do think tourism is on the cards. We don't have yet the ability to build, we do, we can build the Olympus Hotel. We could do a full tourism suite here. Yes, we could do tourism. So I'm pondering something. Just following some of these drones here as they fly across the surface of Mars, traverse the geography of Happy Valley. It's really quite cool to watch. So yeah, this drone heading up over here to Theed. I think he's delivering a child. Yeah, he's picking up an adult who's grown up. Stopped being a child and is now going to work somewhere else. That's good. So yeah, we're sort of soldiering on with sort of expanding ourselves. Now, before we make a move to populate the lower plateau, I'm thinking that we need to diversify our income to include tourists. Tourism is a pretty sustainable money-making scheme. It's gonna require a new dome though, so we're gonna have to plot a good spot for that dome. I've got a couple of ones in mind. I do have a couple of spots in mind, so let's just zoom out quickly now that drone has made his way home. That was quite cool to watch, wasn't it? So if I bring up our markers here quickly, we've got this lovely vista over here. And I thought that this actually might be a really interesting place to put a tourism dome, just sort of like in here in the corner. We've still got a little bit of concrete here, and then these rare metals that we can exploit as well. So it would be good to have something in this area. We've got Freya, who's arriving with some polymers and some electronics just to boost our stocks, which is good. What's this? Renegade stole resources. What? Did you steal resources? A pile of resources got stolen from here. You renegades. You absolute renegades. We'll get you. Right, back to here, back to the discussion. So yeah, I was thinking we do is we build a dome here. This becomes a bit of a landing pad area. We can exploit that as we go along. This concrete will start digging now. I think it's a good plan. Let me start setting it up. All right, as you can see, I've planned out our first big tourist dome. We don't have a name for it yet, but we will find a name for the said tourism center. It's a big mega dome, which is great because we've got another big mega dome over there. This dome, single dome, should be able to handle or hold our entire tourist enterprises. And once this is cleared over here, we're going to turn this into a nice landing pad. And I think a couple of people will live in here as well. Maybe some of the people who staff these underground rare metal mines, which we'll start exploiting fairly soon as well. I do think that I do want to set up a concrete excavator here as well, so we can get that concrete out the ground. And just away from the tourists, excavation of concrete is never really a good thing to have with tourists. Although I'm sure the tourists will find it quite interesting, arrive on Mars, see how we built it and all. Right, everyone. So as our drones are very busy here, as you can see, the drone traffic is crazy here. Building out our first tourism dome over here, which is going to be fantastic. It's actually a really good view. I think we picked a really good spot for that tourism dome in amongst the rocks here. We have our Martian network up and running, which is good because that means that we have research spires that we can put in. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to open up our dome spires, and we're going to start putting in some network nodes. So that network node over there. And then I think this guy here needs a network node as well. Yes, we'll do a network node there too. And this is just really boosting things. Cause big time. This guy is going to get one of those hanging gardens. We've got the hanging gardens on the way. It's next, but we're going to do Mars Nouveau first. So building construction decreased. And that's basically so that... or the cost of building construction are decreased, so that we can, as we build out, where's our tourism dome? It's over here. So as we build out our tourism dome here, we can basically spend a little bit less on the things inside the dome, which would be good. Very good, in fact. Okay,
Sector
everyone.
scanned.
Oh, just as I start speaking, a sector gets scanned. More anomalies and some surface metal, but most importantly, we have our hanging gardens that are now researched, and the drones are making really good progress on this side of the map with our first big tourist dome here. We're going to start exploiting this concrete over here. It's very high quality, and so I want to dig this out the ground as soon as possible. So we have a little bit of a drone hub going over here. Keep this all working very properly. Let's put a dumping site over there just so we can kind of move the rock out the way.
Analyzed.
Oh my gosh, look at
Research
that.
complete.
Dust repulsion done. Our research is really pumping now. We never really drop below 3k, which is flippin' fantastic. I want to start now ticking off some of the ones up there. We're working our way towards the bottom of the research list here. We've almost completely ignored terraforming, and we've got a couple more breakthrough stuff over there, which we should tick off the list. What's this one again? Oh, this is licensing margin technology, and this is more applicants and gives us the TV studio. Maybe we should actually unlock that. Yeah, let's do the TV studio. We'll actually do that now. It should be very quick, actually. It should be like 3 hours for the TV studio. That's the advantage of leaving sort of research capability so late. Look at that, 10.2k, and we're gonna wax that one off in a couple of seconds, just as the big tourism dome goes up here. Look at that, good stuff. Okay, so we've got this tourism dome now. We need a good name for it, but Life from Mars is done. So let's just go back down here, and we'll do that one there. We're gonna start taking off all of these. I think engineering or robotics first, then social, and then we'll hit up all of these sort of really large projects at the bottom. So we've got these wonders over here. So I think that's a wonder. That's a wonder. That's a wonder. These are all big projects, but these all allow us to do super cool things. So an artificial sun produces colossal amounts of power. This is an sort of endless mine, which is going to be really cool. We're going to need that. We're going to need the endless mine. That's going to go somewhere for sure. So that our colony...
Funding received.
Yes, look at that. Our colony needs to start terraforming once we've sort of established ourselves properly. Okay, so this has gone down. Spires. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go build some spires, and we're going to make people happy. So down here, let's do this quickly. We'll do some hanging gardens over there.
Meteor
Boom.
incoming.
Hanging gardens. Oh my gosh, where's the meteors coming? Oh, just down here. Okay, that's fine. We gotta get some meteor protection tech as well pretty soon, I think, because look at these things pummel. These things pummel the ground. This is gonna bring us some resources, hopefully. Oh, some down there as well. Okay, cool. Or at least it's not too bad. Okay, so it's all down here. Away from the base, thankfully. We're almost done with scanning everything. This is our last line to scan here, and then we've scanned the entire map, and that'll be another milestone off the list. Jeez, this area is getting really pummeled hard here. Right, what were we doing? We were building spires. Let's have a look at the spire go up. Oh, that's beautiful, isn't it? Yes. And this is just a beautiful park complex. So comfort just seriously boosts here. So if we have a look, sanity and comfort is like up at 80, morale 95. This is all really good. So peeps in here loving those spires change lives. I think those spires all done out there.
Sector scanned.
Let's see if we can put a spire in here, shall we? Hanging garden. Yeah, hanging garden for you guys as well. Make you guys happy. And then you guys too. Yeah, hanging garden too. Hanging garden. Yeah. This is the botany area as well. I'd like lots of sort of hanging gardens around here. Right, grand. Okay, so those are up. Now let's start planning out what we're going to do with the tourism sector here to round off the episode and come up with a name. Okay, everyone, we're still nameless. We still have not figured out what the name for our tourist destination is going to be. But as you can see, I have planned out a rather large construction here. So we've got our hotels on this side with a large garden. And then we've got amusement parks and bars and outdoor gyms and diners and all kinds of other stuff here. We've even got a casino complex. And then on this side here, we have all of the Martians who are going to essentially be the staff for our resort here. And we have a lovely hanging garden in the center, which is going to... This dome is going to be absolutely amazingly comfortable, which is going to be great. We probably need a shuttle for this area as well, but we will figure that out as we go along. For the moment, I think we're going to keep these domes as pretty simple things, but good start there. Good start down here in the corner. I can see that we've actually got another one over here, so we might even eventually... once this concrete area has been exploited, we might do another tourism spot up here with more landing pads in there. That could be really cool. Wow, those meters are still, yes, they're still coming in thick and fast. Oh, there's one over here as well. Boom. Okay. All right. So we actually do have a couple of meteors landing. Ooh, quite close to some of our buildings. Risky stuff. Most of them down here though. Boom, there's another one over there. So most of the meteor strikes down here. I think we should start doing some research on meteors. This is good. This is going to be this whole line. There's actually not much down here, actually. I'm starting to think that this is going to be a fairly sparsely populated area. Maybe some tourism spots down here as well. But otherwise, the majority of the population living up on the top runs here. And it's looking good. It's looking really good. Let's get rid of that, shall we? I don't want that concrete deposit there. Okay, everyone, our hotels are up. Look at this. The Olympus hotels are up. Look at that. I really like that with that garden in front. This is such a fantastic tourist destination. So there's space, and I think these for 20. So we're going to have space for 40 tourists here, which I actually think is quite a significant number. The rest of the dome is slowly being constructed. We have some homes in here. So what I'm thinking is that we should end this episode by getting a couple of rockets, just with staff.
Research complete.
And then we'll bring in the tourists to follow. Yeah, I think that is the way it's going to go. By the way, we've named this dome. It's Secede. So sticking with the Star Wars theme, I think Secede was the sort of tourist planet. Ironically, it was a planet, if I remember correctly, just full of water. So we're gonna have to build some lakes around here in order to bring that to life. But this is definitely going to be the main, or the first original tourist destination in Happy Valley. How are we doing with getting rid of this? Okay, we're mining that fast, which is good. Keeping our concrete count high, which is great. We might actually need some more concrete storage. How are we doing here? We're doing okay. We're doing fine. Food is on the way up again. We are finally producing a lot more than we are eating, which is fantastic. And our science is pumping along. We are currently renegades stolen from Anchorhead Dome B. Okay, we're gonna need some more security, I think. Security is something that we are slacking on, I think, big time. But I'm happy that the scanning is going. And once we've got all of this, we'll just start working our way back, and we'll deep scan this all. But I think we got enough resources to really start getting ourselves going here. And the first tourist shall be coming to Mars in the next episode. As always, please please look after yourselves. Enjoy yourselves, but also look after yourselves. I am the Beard, signing out.